What's good? It's your boy Rich Long, and I got a right now word for y'all. I've been being overtaken by the spirit for the past 30 minutes, and for some reason I'm emotional as hell, and I don't know why. Other than the fact that I'm being overtaken by the spirit. Right now, God is ministering to me that just because I've changed doesn't mean that people are ready to accept that, and that's okay. Just because He's making me new and has changed my heart doesn't mean that people see me that way. People don't see you as you are. They see you as who they believe you to be and what they remember you did. They don't even see you as yourself because nobody knows who you are really other than God. Nobody knows your heart, your intentions, your purpose other than God. And God's dealing directly with His people right now. He wants you to come out of them. You're being rejected because you're set apart. You're being crucified because you're set apart. You're being put through trials and tribulations because He's welcoming you into the kingdom. And because of that, you have to be willing to go through something. You have to be willing to go through a season in the wilderness because God has warriors. God's people, we're warriors. Nothing that the enemy could do to us could take us under. Do you know how powerful that is? When we done been sent to the pen, we've been led astray. We've been put in situations where the enemy had overtaken our life and it had his way with us. We've been had so many chances, really, to get it right. And it's only God's grace and mercy that we didn't die in sin. Imagine how many people have died in sin. And they missed out on what God had for them because they would not come to Him. God's coming like a thief in the night. It's real. Y'all know I used to be a Luciferian. I used to deal with spirits outside of God. And I had power. But God knew that He was my power source. And He allowed me to be overtaken and fooled by wokeness and hotel niggas because He knew I'd come home. And He left the 99 to find me. When I had to admit that Jesus was real, after I had been convinced that it was a hoax, it hurt my ego. But I gave it up to God. When I had to lose all of my belongings because somebody I welcomed in my life and I had disagreements, and I had always knew that they were a thief, and that's why this happened to me, because I was dealing with spirits like that. I don't have the spirit of a thief, and I dealt with that, and I'm okay with that because that is not a reflection of me. I had to realize that there's something wrong with that person that somebody who took them in when they had nothing, they would feel that they could take everything from me. God showed me that he's taking everything from them right now. And that doesn't make me happy. God is dealing with all of our enemies, and they're hurting. I got more Sheikah out of jail, and she talked shit after I wasn't even dealing with her before she went. See, I'm a person that's full of love and mercy for people that I love. That's why I really don't like to deal with people more than necessary when it's outside of my ministry, because I'm subject to be abused emotionally by people, because people know what's on me and on the inside of me. People every day are asking me for help. And it's okay because that's part of my calling. But I'm saying you can only imagine when I haven't had things and no place to live, and people are literally asking me for food and clothes, and I gotta give it to them, because not only is that what was on my heart, but I also witnessed to y'all that we were in the Shemitah season and we were supposed to just give everything away. And it's crazy that just a year or two ago, I was totally somebody else. I was in the world, even though I didn't see it, because I've always known I was set apart. You know what I'm saying? I've always known that. But I hadn't really dealt with God. I hadn't had a relationship with God. And that's what it's going to take. You're going to have to deal with him on a person-to-person level. We're doing away with the spirit of religion. That's what, me in particular, that's what I came here to bear witness against and to fight, the spirit of religion. I also came here to wage war on the principalities of darkness. And they wage war on me. And we are eternal enemies. I also came here to break generational curses. And there's people, the principalities of darkness drafts people daily. And they know who they are. But of course, they're not going to give themselves up and say, yes, I work for the devil. Some people aren't even aware that they're doing it because they're so weak. And because they're not allowing God to use them, God's allowing the devil to overtake them.